He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it and a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number one. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Ramirez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2, and there he goes towards second. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Albert now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Now a double play ball for Chipper at third. There's one over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Mike.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it. For the first down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And Brett's on the move. Popped him up. Baez has a play. 2 down. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner goes for second. A little bouncer. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seaver is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Javier Baez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. set to lead off the home half of the second.
Fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-2 pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Altuve has it, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Striding in, Stan Musial.
Batting 7. Right
Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch inside, the throw. He's safe. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it, and there's out number 2. Digging in now, Mike Piazza, runner. And that will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And Piazza's not going to get a chance to do any damage here as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now to the plate, Tom Seaver, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Feller, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Bob Feller.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 8.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Berra over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Brett. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Count even at 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He's good.
Digging in to try it again. Chipper Jones. Throw over to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
This is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 2-0 home now to Albert. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Drilled on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Griffey is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Junior. He's there and records the first out. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Griffey Jr. takes his lead at third with one away. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
No balls and a strike to count. And he'll step off and go to third here. And the runner will get back standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On a line, that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Altuve fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Stan Musial. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a ball, 1-0. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Now batting.
In now, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting. Hector.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Piazza is off at first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Bob Feller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bob Feller.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's back to the top of the order now. striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now he'll step off. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Williams ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Blake Trinan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Griffey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 2 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Albert.
Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Ready for another chance? Stan Musial. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Vladimir Guerrero comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. At the plate, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Betts from the outfield grass. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So here now's the pitcher, Bob Feller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Popped him up. Betts moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Mike Piazza. A couple of walks for him thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Babe Ruth will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Steve Pearce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. With a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Berra is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, George Brett. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Britton pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So striding in, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And Junior will make the catch. In the Jose Leclerc has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Yogi Berra. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't. Jose Reyes will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. A pitch out. The throw. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. The next 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Jones waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner scores from third as they extend. Into the box, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that
high and deep to center field. Griffey Jr. racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that? Here's Albert now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Third baseman, Albert Pujols.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by
Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Changeup in for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out.
Griffey Jr.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
There goes Albert. Strike taken to throw. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit. One out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. This is line to left. Williams is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready once again, Stan Musial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Gets sharply on the ground. And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Aroldis Chapman. Adrian Beltre will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29.
Bruce Sutter takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Hooter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready for another shot now, Mike Piazza.
Off of the bottom of the ninth. Catcher, Mike Piazza.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Inside
Ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Bouncer down the line.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Griffey going back to the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Bruce Sutter. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Yogi Berra come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mike Trout, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Piazza stands at third with one gone in the inning. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Grounded down the third baseline. Ramirez is there on to first, and there were two down. Now batting, George Brett, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Junior is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.